And this week with Sisters on the Sideline, I'm Celeste, the oldest sister.
And I'm Tanisha, the middle sister.
And I'm Angela, the younger sister.
And we are sisters.
Sisters
Sisters
on
on
the
the
sideline.
sideline.
And this week, I'll be starting off with our transition into middle school basketball. Does anybody out there have a child that plays more than one sport, or more than one child that plays more than one sport, or nieces and nephews that play more than one sport? Because we are transitioning into that indoor sport of the basketball.
We're playing basketball.
Nice kids.
We love it.
I'm not scratching my armpits. So this week, basketball started at no middle school. Actually, it's been started. But those of us football parents understand that your kids don't get to try out with everybody else. And they miss a few practices and they start basketball when they start basketball. So Alonzo has finally played his first game at home. Nope. Yep. Against Newburghs. He didn't get to start. He felt a certain type of way, but I'll let him know you a football player. You came home late. You're a sixth grader, and you can be that strong man coming off the bench. And he would. He did good.
Sixth grader.
Sixth grader. Got a few rebounds. Everybody's already liking him to Dennis Rodman, which I had to explain who that was. But that's okay.
Wow.
That's okay. I told him that's a compliment. On certain levels, it's a compliment because I was like, you know who Rodman is? He's like, I just know he's a horrible father, and him and his daughter don't have a relationship. I was like, well, you went way over there. I'm talking about Dennis on the court. I'm talking about Dennis on the court. That's the only Dennis we got to worry about right now. Yeah. You do see Alonzo, or pictures of Alonzo. He does currently have a black eye, and that was due to playing basketball with his father and his older brother, his oldest brother. Back after he went and played basketball, was it today? Yesterday? He plays basketball like 3 times a week outside of basketball practice when he's not in the gym pumping that iron.
All right.
Yes, his older brother Davion. I call him his personal trainer. He's getting little Rodman together in here.
Rodman?
Dennis Rodman.
He's a bad dad.
He's a bad dad, but that's not bad.
Allegedly, you will not.
You want to share everybody your black eye?
Oh,
You gotta
Lord.
right. Do it right.
Oh my God.
It don't look that bad. Oh, wait a minute, Jesus.
I told you, you're going to need to send a school note. What?
How'd you hit that?
I'm telling you, I didn't have my experience with them 3-letter people. You're going to need to send a school note.
What happened to your eye, Alonzo?
So me, Dad, and Davion, we were playing basketball, and Davion shoots a shot, and I'm going to get the rebound because that's what I do. Dad also comes down to get a rebound. We both jump up, and because I'm shorter than Dad, his bony elbow hit me in my eye.
Y'all probably the same height. But it does look a whole lot better. Like when he first got home, this was a knot, like a knot.
Well,
Okay.
glad it's getting better.
I'll send a note to school tomorrow.
What's it gonna say? My
Alonzo,
child don't get beat at home. Trust.
I don't think I would use those words,
No, we wouldn't.
but we'll let them know how you sustained your injury, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Alonzo received a black eye while playing basketball as part of his
In the
father.
AAU tournament.
Get out from me.
What? AAU tournament, and the ref didn't call the foul.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And that is my weekly wrap up for this transition into the indoor sports from the outdoor sport.
All right. In the second quarter, we're going to hear from Tanisha.
So, do you have a child who has to try out for their school's elementary basketball team? Have you been anxious to find out the results all week? That's me, everybody. So, Trayden wrapped up football. We got the notification about basketball tryouts coming. I sent it to him, sent him a little text message. He's like, please, 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 sign me up, sign me up. I was like, all right, we in there. 3rd grade through 5th grade tryouts, one team. And so they did a little different this year, as far as I know. This is his first year trying out. He had tryouts Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. So his dad does drop off. We gave him pep talks, work with him throughout the week, like show him what you got. Don't be discouraged. Listen, pay attention. Which his coaches are his PE teacher and his art teacher, who he is a great student in both classes. They speak highly of him as a student. And so we were excited. He goes to tryouts, comes home the first day, Tuesday. When I got off from work, I was like, so how did tryouts go? He was like, good. We was working on layups. And he's like, I missed all my right-handed layups. And I'm like, oh my Jesus. And he's like, but I made most of my left ones. I said, do they know that you're left-handed? I said, when you go back tomorrow, make sure you tell them that you are left-handed. Because left-handed has its pros and its cons. Because I could never hit a left-hand layup. Never. Well, I hit some, but I didn't do none in the game, just in practice. And so goes back the next day. They didn't scrimmage or do any type of exhibition, but he was like, yeah, I did good. He was like, I was hustling, da-da-da-da-da. Because if you know my child, when he's speaking on certain things, you're not going to get a lot of dialogue. It just depends on his excitement. So we left it at that. So then Wednesday rolls around. I got pickups. He gets in the car. Mind you, he's sitting all the way back in the back row. And he's like, Mama, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah. He was like, guess what? And I was like, you made the basketball team. Silence. I look in my rear view, the back mirror, and this is what he's doing. And I said, oh my God, you made the basketball team. I said, how do you know? How did you find out? Well, I was coming down the hallway and I saw, my teacher, and he was like, you made the team. And I was like, that's all? I was like, was you walking down the hallway? And he's like, come here. And then did you get excited? That's all. I don't want to talk about it. That's all. I don't want to talk about it. That's all he said. I made the team. So I'm trying to get him to retell the story, and he never would. So then I call William so he can be excited too. I thought he was going to have a little bit of energy. He didn't want to call. He's like, no, you tell him. You tell him. I'm not going to tell him. You tell him. You tell him. So yeah, my son is cool, laid back, cool, calm, and collected. But it's you got to hype him up half the time. Even though it's very exciting as a 3rd grader, he made the team. He said there was a lot of 4th and 5th graders. But he's grateful. He's excited. He just has a different way of displaying that excitement. On the court, it'll probably be a whole nother story. But we are grateful, and he is ready. And they have practice tomorrow morning, his first practice. So now it's all calm. Even after my little visit to the doctor yesterday, everything's calm.
Well, amen to that. Congratulations to Trayden making the basketball team. As a former elementary basketball coach, those tryouts are chaotic, and I would not wish that upon anyone. We had 80-something kids try out when I was a coach. We had to do it like model style, like Eric. What's your name, kid? Hold up and post with your name so I can remember who you are.
You gotta better taking mug shots.
And that's how we made the decision on who we would see you.
Oh my lord.
Anywho, but we had undefeated season. Congratulations, Jaden. I'm super excited to see him play. Because I've seen him play before, but now it's going to be with his school. Super excited. So that is second quarter. We are ready for third quarter. Guess who lost their voice this week? Oh, your girl. This is what I really sound like. I know I sound like Beyonce. But this is what I really sound like, y'all. I lost my voice yelling at my son's first game. He is also transitioning, so it was his first game playing. Oh, Lord, honey. They had me screaming like I was a coach. And I lost my voice. And so it was a good game. It went into overtime. And they won. My son hit an M1, big plays, defensive plays. And that's how I lost my voice, y'all. So then, this weekend, today and yesterday, he had basketball games. And what I couldn't do, I couldn't yell. I had to sit on the sidelines and be quiet, y'all. That's not in my spirit to do
I
that.
need proof. I don't believe it.
You can ask Braylon's mama. She said I did so good today. And Darian challenged me. He said, if you can stay quiet on the sidelines, you cannot yell or do anything, I will do 5 favors for you. He said he heard me one time, but ain't no way because I can barely yell. Oh, I don't know who or what he heard.
You.
But Brother's mama said I did good. I was clapping really, really hard because he stopped this. He made a good defensive play. And he stopped this little boy from dribbling. He made the little boy pick up his dribble. And I was doing a church clap, y'all. And I said, if I'm not going to be able to yell, y'all going to get these claps. Y'all going to get all these claps. You know what I'm talking about? And it was like loud. And I know he heard me clapping. And it was like my spirit was strained. It was yelling. I was yelling to like my hands. And then Braylon's mama she started clapping just as hard as I did. I said, girl, you better get in these claps. But we was good. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm banned from yelling. I'm restricted right now, vocally. But we're not gonna talk about the games this weekend, guys. We're not doing it. That was not part of the season. So this week we're not going to play basketball at all because we have band. Oh,
You're gonna pull a player that went from playing the whole game except for 1 minute.
Let me tell you the tea on that. So there was a conversation had between child and coach. And it was like, you're going to have to choose basketball or band. This was communicated to my parents. I did not have the conversation. The other parent did.
Oh, I heard about that. Wow.
I don't know how the conversation went, but today, when we was leaving for the game, she was like, good luck on your band stuff. Oh, you done changed our tune halfway. Hey, girl. But anywho, that's my week. And then the third quarter, strong, busy week, heading into another busy week, but not sports related. Back on the band train. So.
Because I think, and I don't want to speak out of term, but my child brought something up about that being said at practice. And your child was like, they gonna find out. I guess they're gonna find out.
And I thought it was so crazy that he played almost the entire game today. And I was like, and he's not gonna be able to play it all next week. So I think that's funny. And then my crazy child didn't drink no water.
Your child just don't like to eat or drink when he's supposed to.
And then so it's like a minute and something left in the game, and I see him walk. First of all the teams down the court, and I'm like, "Where is my child? He's at the baseline. Ain't made it past half court yet." So then the play finally stops, and I see him go. I said his number. I yelled it out. I said, "So and so needs a water break. He needs a water break." And then they called a timeout and then took him out the game. And then guess who didn't fill up their water bottle before they left the house, like their mama told them to.
Same boy that brought that red lunchbox with that jersey in it.
Don't even get back to my story. So, but guess who? Mama always stay hydrated and got her water filled with ice. So I took my water bottle down to my thirsty child. And then he was like, "I don't need water. I need tissue. I can't breathe. I need to blow my nose." Oh, I also told you to do that before the game too, son. One day you're gonna listen. One day. But anywho.
And by the time he gonna be married with children, so it's not even gonna matter.
So God. Anywho. Well. Any other additions? How are you excited about being a team mom for basketball, school basketball? Because we play league basketball, Tanisha. This is your question.
Yes, I'm somewhat excited to be a team mom. I gotta get out there and scope out the scene first. Like, because when I was yelling at Darian's game, I was like, would I yell like this at my own child's game? So I don't know. We will see.
You about to see, because them elementary games be dumb too. Because I think they all on Saturdays.
Well, his is on Wednesdays.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, it's different. I feel like it's different, maybe district wise.
Okay.
How they do it, yeah.
Well, that's good because Darian. Well, not to put myself in it, but we don't have nothing on Wednesday, so we should be able to make some games. We don't got
I was gonna say, I think all of Alonzo's games is on Wednesday.
Yeah, I looked at the schedule and like I think the first two games y'all either can't come to or can, but the rest you can. Something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I take it back. Alonzo's games is on Monday.
Right.
He does have some on Wednesday.
But I think Coach's sons play on Wednesday, so that makes sense why we don't have practice on Wednesdays. That would make sense.
And we talking about Gucci slides. Is that who we talking about?
No, we're not talking about nobody. We're just saying that there's a coach that's not available. Just leave it at that. I forgot to mention halftime. I kind of skipped right over it. But we're in the fourth quarter. What are we looking forward to this week?
I'm looking forward to relaxing because the practices is before school. So I don't have to transport unless William's schedule changes. So he's gonna get in some good work. And I'm just looking forward to relaxing because the season don't start till January. We need to go shopping for shoes and stuff because his foot grows overnight.
Hold on, what size? We might got some leftovers somewhere.
I think he's about a 5.
Yeah, we way out of him. Ain't none of them shoes we just gave y'all?
Not. So we're gonna do some shopping so I can get that drip. As his older cousin Dalen would say.
Okay, so you're looking forward to non-post work shuffling around. What is it? I seen a social media post. Now I'm about to sign on to my 4 to 9 p.m. as an Uber driver, and you're
Yes.
repairing it. Yeah, you don't have that. That's beautiful.
Don't have that.
And Celeste, what are you looking forward to this week?
I guess it took me a while, Lee, because I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I guess seeing Alonzo play at this level, because it's different from 6th grade, it's different from Bluebird, and just seeing him either come into his own as a center, because I don't know why I would say people who don't play basketball organized. His daddy has put this in his head. Like, he's not supposed to be a center. And I was like, maybe it's because I was always a center. He was like, hey, you shouldn't be no center. He's going to be a center. He's going to be somewhere in the paint. But they are working on all the other skills outside of that. Me and Davion are in agreement. He's gonna be a forward center. And his daddy's like, well, if we just get his dribbles together, he can. No, it don't work. You got to show people that before you can do that.
Yeah, let's bring the big man game back. That is a dying breed, and I want us to come back.
That's very true. A lot of teams ain't got no big man. I know, because I was one.
Everybody trying to be a point guard. Everybody's not a guard. Let be in the paint and get you some trash points.
Ain't nothing wrong with being in the paint.
Not at all. That's what the high shooting percentage is. But people don't know that.
If you ain't able to move that quickly, which he's not saying he's not, but I mean, maybe I was a lazy post player because I know where I'm supposed to be and I know where these shots is gonna fall from.
You a role player. I know I'm in the paint grabbing buckets and putting them back. That's all it is. I'm gonna have a higher shooting percentage than all y'all out there jacking up threes.
And that is what the game, high school, middle school, elementary school. We dribbling 5 feet past the half court line and we're gonna shoot this shot.
I'm so tired of seeing people jack up threes. I'm like, that would be my number one rule as a coach. If you are not completely wide open, do not shoot a three. If we ain't scored at least 10 to 15 points, do not shoot a three. These 2 rules we will follow. For every time you shoot a three and you not following one of those rules, we run into suicide. Find out if you want to. Now, how many threes we gonna shoot?
I don't get it. But then again, this is coming from 3 post players, but I never.
Lee, were you a post player?
I mean, I could have been a guard, I was legit. But yes, I was a
Talk about Monica.
4. Oh, back in them elementary school days? No, I was a guard, definitely. I was definitely a guard.
Was this the shooting star? Who was on the shooting stars? Who was on the
Never, don't even.
None of us.
Never. Stompers and Hornets. Get it
I
together.
wasn't even on the Stompers, girl. I was
You
on
was
the
a Maverick.
I was
Okay.
an Admiral starting out. Let's just say that. Then it went Stompers.
Okay, so technically that's all the same team. Y'all are like the legacy versions of the Stompers. It was the Mavericks, and the Mavericks turned into the Admirals, and then the Admirals turned into the Stompers. Because they all look at me dropping knowledge on you.
I
Yes.
just thought I was the outcast and I wasn't good enough to make the Stompers, so they put me on the Mavericks.
The
No.
Stompers did not exist, girl.
No. Yes, you were like the legacy team to the Stompers.
So I walked so y'all could run. Okay.
Amen. Because you definitely didn't run.
I so didn't and still don't.
I was gonna say you walked so we could stomp.
Right.
Oh.
Run where? Not me.
Yes. Amen.
Think about it. I can't get mad at Dalen for walking off the football field, not running out. That is wasted energy when you be running out that tunnel.
Oh yeah, we had to run a line every time we ran. Walked. Get caught walking on the court. Is you crazy? Oh
Is
no.
you crazy?
Is you crazy? Walking on the court. Is you? No, we don't do
It
that.
depends on where you going. Is it halftime? Is it a timeout?
You don't walk nowhere on the court. You don't walk. When somebody says get out the game, you run out the game. And timeouts, you run to the timeout huddle. Who is walking where? What?
Who'd you have? Who was your coaches? Name your coaches.
I'm not naming nobody. Nope.
Name your coaches from elementary school to high school.
Oh, and I can do that.
All right.
Elementary was Mr. Cooper. Middle school was Coach
One
Walmack.
name with a thick mustache.
He was a dentist.
No.
No, we're not saying that person's name. No, don't say that person's name. Don't.
No, it's not that person.
Okay.
I don't know his name to say it.
Okay, good.
Was he a PE teacher at the junior high? A little short black man. He had a real thick mustache.
Mr. Lewis. That's Mr. Lewis.
You talking about? No, this dude was chocolate. I know Mr. Lewis.
Oh, chocolate. Mm-hmm.
And he was real short. Oh my God, I cannot think of his name. He had a little bitty afro. That one, he might have had a fade.
Again, you legacy.
The thickest mustache I'd ever seen, and I felt like he was like a fill-in PE teacher at McNeil sometimes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my God.
I'll have to look through my elementary school, but let me get to my coaches. So,
Okay,
Coach
get to your
Cooper, Coach, what's Coach Howard? No,
It's middle school.
That was middle school.
I only had Coach Cooper. I think he did the Hornets for sure. I don't remember who my coach was. I don't remember who my coach was for the Stumpers. Middle school was Coach. Was it Coach Howard? Coach Howard, Coach Walmack, Coach Holland. Did I have Coach Holland? He might have retired.
I
I
have
don't remember. I don't think he retired, and then we ended up with Walmack for 2 years in a row. And we was a whole nother story. Freshman year. Oh, God, who was my freshman coach? Maybe I don't remember. Well, freshman Coach Taylor did freshman / JV. And then Coach Travis, Coach K.
Coach Travis.
He came after your year. But I learned a lot about basketball from him that I never knew the 3 years before that.
I don't remember who I had in elementary. I don't even know why I went back that far.
Wasn't it what you call his daddy? They all, yes, you do. That man, because their daughter's Melanie. What was her daddy's name?
Medley?
Medley, her daddy.
Helen. Medley and Helen.
Mm,
Was he the coach for the Mavericks? Drew?
yes, yes.
Okay. And then I had Coach Grinstead. Y'all know him, Coach Grinstead?
No.
Girl, he was the art teacher in high school, but I feel
Yes.
like he was my basketball coach too.
He was the art teacher in middle school for me.
So yes, that was 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
No, because I took Coach Grinstead's pottery class in high school, ceramics. But I feel like he was my basketball coach. Then I had Coach Freeman. And then I think the 1 year I played in high school, was it 1 or 2? It was 1. I had Coach White and Coach Webb.
Well, oh, yeah.
And then after that, it was Dunzo.
Yeah.
It got real political at Bowling Green High, and I was like, I just want to play then.
There it
But
is.
My love and my focus for computers. Anyway, go ahead. Tanisha.
All I remember from elementary is Michelle Clark, who's
Legendary now. It's crazy.
WKU. She's coaching some, I think, D1 school now. So it was Michelle Clark, elementary. Middle school was Coach Howard, Coach Holland. Thought I stopped the timer. Sorry. High school, Coach Taylor. and Coach K. Yeah. Because I don't think I played JV and varsity. I didn't play freshman ball.
I forgot Coach Leering at the high school.
Leering.
Yes. But I was just on the varsity team. I really didn't play.
Tell
Because
them what you was doing. Well, it's what you're here for still till this day.
that was high. That was junior high when Grover used to buy us hot dogs, and I would sit on the bench.
That was high school, girl.
I remember Grover from the little gym at the. Did he do junior high in high school?
It was just high school.
Well, somehow I keep visually putting myself in the middle school. Well, the junior high. And I remember me and Brandy sitting at the end of the bench eating hot dogs. For some reason, I did not think that was in high school.
Was that when y'all was going to that high school? I remember the tornado that took out the school.
It could have been that.
She wasn't playing then.
Oh, you sure was.
No, oh well. But on our JV team, when me and Chrissy McMillan used to play together, and Brandy and girl, like when that little boy airballed that free throw the other night, I was like, I feel your pain. I've done that before too. I remember it just like it was yesterday.
That's why you took it so personal when I said airball.
Yes,
I don't think I've ever in my life done airball to free throw. Like, what?
I airballed a free throw, and it was so bad. Chrissy came out of the block and walked up to me at the free throw line, and she said, "Are you okay?"
Lee, we were walking into one of the games, and she was at the free throw line.
That was the game.
We was at the table paying, and I was like, "Ooh, my big sister's up to shoot a free throw. Look at my sister."
Yeah, you should have kept that to yourself. I wouldn't have told nobody. I would have been like, "Ooh."
And she asked exactly what you did at that free throw line.
And then started laughing immediately after.
Yes.
I started cracking up. I was like, I didn't even hit the damn rim.
She said, "Mama's less than everybody free throw."
Oh my gosh. I just had a flash of your picture of your basketball picture list with you with the thick ass eyebrows.
And caterpillar eyebrows, and I had that multi-layer haircut with the
Yes. With the bags, not the bags.
And that purple t-shirt jersey, because back in them days they didn't let the girls wear the sleeveless. We had them t-shirts.
Not back in them days.
They looked like them. I swear, me and my basketball uniform looked like Tater's basketball uniform in high school.
It did.
We was 12 years apart. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay.
The conversation just made me full circle. Like, I can't be mad at Dalen for not wanting. Some things you just don't want to do. I don't.
There it is.
I'm
That's
good.
good. Well, we've all relived some life of sports, and now we're living on through our children. So, anything to close out today's episode?
Be encouraged. Try. You never know if you fail until you try.
And be encouraging, because what I often have to explain to other people is, Daddy, you keep pointing out the negative, it's gonna flip an off switch. And he's not always negative. I'm not gonna put that at there like he is, but I do get accused of spoiling my children and babying them. But I told him there's a whole lot of trauma that you don't understand that can stick with a child. Hearing their parents yell in the stands or yell certain things, or sometimes when they tell you they're trying, they really are trying. They're not adults yet.
And the other side of that is from the coaching aspect. Like, we grew up with coaches that yelled and da-da-da-da-da. So we were talking about it earlier. People and their body language just gets down so fast. Where I was taught, if the coach is not yelling at you, they don't give a. So my coach told me, you should be concerned when I stop yelling at you, because that means I don't care no more. And I was like, noted. Thank you. But it's a balance. Pouring into them and then helping them grow and develop. But it's got to be a balance of the two.
Right.
Because we can't have no walruses out there.
What? What's that mean? I missed that.
No. Anyway, that's what we used to call a coach. Because people was really hyped when he went to that school, and I was like, just because you can play, don't mean you can coach.
Kenny Payne. That's not who we talking about, though.
I'm lost.
That's okay. Anyway,
But anywho. So that'll close out this week with Sisters on the Sidelines. We got a new family member on the squad. We've transitioned to another season, and we are learning how to be good fans from the stands.
amen.
So join us, like, share, and follow Sisters on the Sideline.